just in terms of nailing down how good this guy is, I think it's helpful to actually hear the names that he's below and also maybe get an idea of some of the names that he's above. Mm-hmm. So with that in mind, you ready? You got your pen at?
I got pen and paper. I figure the way this will work, I don't know if you want to just like say a name and I'll say yes or no if they're over it, or is this your list and I'm just...
So I actually ordered it because you always yell at me that I don't rank these things.
Oh, I'm proud of you. Okay, there you go. All right, let's do this.
Well, I mean, feel free to say yes or no if the player I name is you think is better or not better than Donovan Mitchell.
I'm sure there's zero chance we'll disagree, John.
I actually don't know that you're going to disagree with me a lot here, but we'll go through it. Okay.
I know you're 1 and 2. Can I just say I'm
not sure you do know my 1 and 2. So let me hold on. Let me take a step back.
Mm-hmm.
This is guys that I want on my team if I am essentially starting a team from scratch, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for the next year. So this is not an asset ranking. Like if it was, would be some other names here. This is just for the year ahead. And it factors in likelihood of making it through the entire season, including the playoffs, healthy enough to actually help your team win a championship. Is that pretty clear?
Yeah, that's what we said on the post game the other night. The way these things should work is it's an expansion draft column. If you're putting every player into a pool for the next season.
No, because that you get to keep that you're taking a player to have him for presumably years. This I'm just focusing on.
I'm literally saying it's an expansion draft where we redo it every year. You know,
okay,
so
great. Perfect.
Everybody's in a pool every year, and we go 1 through however many, and that's the list. You know,
okay. So I don't think you got my first two because we're going to say Luka Doncic.
I think you have Giannis and Luka 1, 2.
I have Luka 3rd.
Ooh, all right. Who's 1?
Giannis.
Not sleeping on Giannis. Good man. And 2?
There's 2 sides of the court. I have Durant 2.
So injury concerns are not, you have injuries off on this game?
No, I have injuries on. And if I am tasked with building an NBA team for this upcoming NBA season, I'm trying to win a championship. I think I'm taking Durant ahead of Luka.
Okay. So the bicep picture doesn't do anything for you.
Does a little bit for me.
Okay. Okay. But not for this ranking. It does something for you elsewhere.
Look, it's really close, but I think Durant, I know he did not have a good playoffs against Boston, and there's the injury thing, but I think maybe I'm sure this is the last year that I will have him ahead of Luka, but for this year, I'll put him ahead of Luka.
What's funny is I have somebody ahead of both of them.
You have Steph?
Yeah.
Okay. I have Steph 4th.
Yeah. So it's not too far absurd. All right.
So we have the same top 4. Great.
Yeah, these would be the 4 in some order.
So I have 2 more in this tier, which should not be surprising, but they are definitively 5th and 6th. I have Embiid 5th and Jokic 6th.
The centers. Okay.
Yes.
Can I just comment that you have the 2-time defending MVP 6th, and I don't think it's crazy.
I don't think a lot of people it's like, this is why we do the exercise because of what you just said. You're like, he's a 2-time defending MVP. He's been voted the best player in the league 2 years running. How is he 6th on this list? Okay, well, given the parameters of what we're doing, who are you putting him ahead of?
Mm-hmm.
And for me, just me, nobody. The answer is nobody. And there's a world where he could be 8th or 9th.
You turn injuries off. Yeah.
There's 8th or 9th. I can't put him lower than 10th, I don't think, but there's a world where he should even be lower than this. And we'll cross that bridge in a few. Okay. So that's the end of that tier. Next tier is if they're healthy, they might be number 1 on the list, but age, injury, yada, yada, yada. So I have Who should I put first? You know what? Out of respect, I'm going to put Kawhi 7th, LeBron 8th.
That's out of respect
For Kawhi.
I swear, your buddies get to you. You're best friends with two of the biggest LeBron haters ever.
LeBron is 38. He's going to be 38 years old in December. He has missed the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years. And in a third of those 4 years, he was a first round out. And why did that happen? There were other circumstances that had nothing to do with LeBron, but he's also missed a lot of time.
I don't think putting him below Kawhi is that ludicrous. I was more pulling your chain. I also do think the GM LeBron is more responsible for why he missed the playoffs 2 of those 4 years. And look, this being this tier where injuries matter is where Kawhi and LeBron, you have to count on what are you going to get from a healthy version of either one. And I guess in both of these cases, you trust that the 5 years younger Kawhi Leonard, 6 years younger Kawhi Leonard will hold up longer than the 39-year-old LeBron James.
And like a torn ACL is a torn ACL, but the last time we saw Kawhi for a full playoff series, he looked like the best player in the league when he outdueled Luka against Dallas in the first round. So I have no problem putting him where I have him. Okay, that's the end of that tier. Next tier, it's only 2 players long. You want to guess who the 2 players are?
Dame and Jimmy Butler.
We got one of them right.
So Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler is the next player.
Oh, wait. Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum. Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum.
Yep.
So what's this tier called?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have name. Now you want me to name the damn tiers?
Yeah. You had clearly the superstar tier. We've gone through your definition of a superstar in excess on this show.
These are all superstars.
These are all superstars.
I came around on Tatum.
I dig it. Okay, we got 10 superstars. We got him up to 10 superstars, everybody. Hell yes. Yeah. All right.
So here's the thing about these 10 guys. These are 10 players that I have named that I don't think anybody would argue with you if you said these 10 players can be the best player on a championship team.
Right.
Especially since some of them already have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Tatum was really close. Now he didn't get there, and they already had a better team. I think that's noted. That's notable, and it's why he's 10th. Okay, so that's that tier, and then I have 6 players in the next tier. And spoiler alert, Donovan Mitchell's in the next tier, and I have him ranked last in this next tier of 6 players.